Previously on MasterChef Australia, Claire's Michelin-inspired mystery box pushed our contestants far beyond their comfort zones.
Geraniums, never heard of them before in my life, but I'm going to use them.
They created breathtaking dishes.
One of the best open lasagnas I've ever eaten.
Technically perfect.
But it was Aaron, Pete, Linda, Deepinder and Connor who won a shot at immunity. Tonight,
hello, MasterChef Australia.
the king of culinary invention
I would never have dreamed this up in a million years.
turns their world upside down.
Burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star in our souls. We all know our dreams make us who we are. We got today, so spin me round and show me the way back to burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star in our souls. We all know our dreams make us who we are.
Is this the first immunity challenge? It is. I think it is.
First true one.
The actual proper one.
Yeah.
Oh my
Also a
god.
bit stressful.
So I've made it to my first immunity challenge. It's the first official one of the season. This is awesome. I could not be happier.
I wonder who it is today.
Oh yeah, we get another superstar.
I know we're still in Celebrity Chef Week, so there's going to be someone amazing either here or on that screen again. I'm excited.
Good luck,
Good luck,
guys.
We literally walk into the kitchen and there's disco lighting, there's these screens up, and feels like Jock's forgotten to pay the electricity bill.
What the hell is that?
This is an interesting start. It's very dark and ominous. I don't see the judges anywhere. Straight away, I know this is going to be a pretty difficult one.
I'm not okay with this lighting. What's going on?
What's going on?
It's a bit like a rave. I feel at home in this space. This is great.
Eat me, sure. Alice in Wonderland?
Alice in Wonderland scares me. Oh my God.
It's Reynolds today, down the rabbit hole. Is it?
Don't know where this is going, but there's a whimsical feel in the air. Just that smoke coming out is screaming, this is gonna be different.
Doesn't it look stunning?
Oh my God, visually so
Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. We have no idea what's going on. I'm actually really scared. For an immunity challenge, I'm really scared today. This is intense.
Oh my god.
I do see a little clue. I see the fat duck pop up on one of the pictures. I think I've got a pretty good idea who might be setting our challenge today.
There's the fat duck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Linda.
Heston for sure.
It's Heston. It's his restaurant. Oh my gosh. It can't be Heston. Because if I'm actually playing for immunity and it's Heston, it's going to be a fun day in the kitchen.
Hello.
Look at the shoe. Dorothy.
Hi. I mean, hi.
Every day this week, we've been joined by a global food superstar. Today, it's no different, guys. The question is, who's going to pop up on those screens today?
Yeah, it'll be Heston.
Heston?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Heston.
Unanimous Heston across the board. Let's see if you're right.
Hello, MasterChef Australia.
I'm such a huge fan of Heston. He is in a realm of his own. And to be cooking a challenge devised by him, this is going to be cool. It's just going to be cool.
I wish I could be with you guys, but unfortunately, I can't. But I hope one of you have guessed correctly. But if you haven't, my name is Heston Blumenthal. Joel, we've known each other for quite a while now, and I have to say, when did you turn into a Scottish lord? You dress like somebody that should be hunting pheasants.
Says the guy who is dialing in from the south of France in a chateau, no less.
Now, I heard that you guys did an incredible job yesterday, which means you're one step closer to earning immunity. The only thing that's standing between you and being up on the gantry on Sunday is what I've got up my sleeve. One of my most famous desserts wasn't done to shock. It was in fact born out of curiosity, memory, nostalgia, and imagination. My two most powerful food memories involve ice cream and breakfast. As a result of questioning everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything, I created bacon and egg ice cream. So that's your challenge today, to turn breakfast into dessert. Behind each of these question marks is an item that is traditionally known as a breakfast ingredient. One by one, you'll pick a screen that will reveal a breakfast ingredient that must be featured in your dessert.
How very Heston. He wants us to turn breakfast into dessert. Desserts aren't my thing, so this will be interesting.
So what do we think? Are we excited now?
Excited and scared.
Yeah. All right, let's work out who goes first. We'll go left to right. That means, Pete, you're going to be up first.
Okay. I'm worried about what ingredient I will be assigned, but at the same time, I quite like that I don't have to make the choice. It is what it is. Whatever's there, I have to run with it.
What colour question mark would you like?
I'll go for the gold one.
Gold. Bacon. What do you reckon, mate? You happy?
Yeah, it opens up some options. Bacon is the best thing ever. If you don't like bacon, I don't like you. No, not really. I love vegetarians. They're okay.
Linda.
Yes. I like to go green, please.
Tea.
I'm so excited. I've cooked with tea before. I'm like, yes, I think I might have an idea.
I love tea. I'm happy.
Excellent. Next up, Aaron. Pick a colour, my friend.
I'm gonna go pink.
Cornflakes. You're like, yes, no, maybe.
Happy.
Happy?
Happy.
All right.
I am not the greatest at desserts. I cook to feel, and desserts are very recipe-based. So this is gonna be a really, really tough day.
Dependa, how you feeling?
I'm so nervous.
There's only two left. Which colour?
I'll go white.
White?
Yep.
Avocado!
I have never had avocado in a dessert, and I am just so scared. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Happy, not happy?
Yeah, can work with it.
Jeez, tough crowd today, tough crowd. Connor, that only leaves one question mark left.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing blue, so hopefully it's an omen.
Oh, Vegemite!
I have no words. I'm looking at the screen with Vegemite.
Oh.
Obviously, anybody could have picked that, mate, but it is now yours, so you must own it.
I'm a huge fan of Vegemite. I prefer it on toast with a very small amount, not in my desserts.
So the rules. You've got 75 minutes to create a delicious dessert featuring your chosen ingredient. The pantry's open. The garden's open. We hope your mind is open to all the possibilities. And of course, the best dish today will win immunity from the elimination on Sunday. So it's over to my friend from the comfort in south of France in his chateau, Heston. Would you like to do the honours?
I'd love to, Jock. Good luck, everyone. Now, dream big, because your time starts now.
First immunity cook, there's going to be experimenting. There's 4 other amazing cooks.
Woo! Go, Pete!
We're all in with this shot and everyone wants it.
Good luck, buddy.
My hand doesn't fit in the glove.
Try and squeeze it in.
What's going on in here? Linda, what are we doing?
I'm definitely doing my favourite French Earl Grey ice cream. Love French Earl Grey.
Earl Grey ice cream.
French Earl Grey.
Earl Grey tea.
Yeah. Jock doesn't like bergamot.
Bergamot.
That's okay.
Oh, really?
My least favourite flavour
Hopefully I can
in the
change
universe.
your minds.
Pete, bacon.
Bacon.
My favourite. What's happening, buddy?
I'm starting with the bacon ice cream,
Yes?
and I'm going to build around it.
And all glaze has got egg in it, so it is bacon and egg ice
Yes,
cream, pretty much,
yes.
right? Aaron, what are you making, mates?
Crunchy nut cornflakes.
Oh, come on. What are you making?
Crunchy
Properly.
nut cornflakes.
Actually?
Yeah. As a dish.
How's that going to look?
So, cornflake ice cream, honeycomb, nut crumb, and then some berries. This was like my childhood breakfast.
See?
So,
See?
crunchy nut cornflakes.
My love of food, a lot of it came from watching Heston and just experimenting and playing, and also seeing how often he failed when he was playing. So I felt really confident to do the same thing in my own kitchen. There was a lot of times I created food that wasn't great, but it was the fun of it.
Where are your cornflakes, Aaron?
They're there.
Okay.
The concept behind this dish today is that last mouthful of the cereal bowl. It's got all the sweetness, the sugar, that bit of milk that you get right at the very end. That's the flavour profile I'm going for. The first thing I need to do is get the cornflake flavour into my own glaze. So I'm steeping my cornflakes in my milk. The biggest concerns with this dish is obviously it's really only 4 elements, so I don't have anywhere to hide. Ice cream and the honeycomb are crucial in getting the flavour profile across on this one. If they're not right, it doesn't taste like that last mouthful.
Aaron, that looks seriously good. Are you for surreal?
I think the concept of my dish is right up Heston's alley. He loves taking it back to that childhood memory. If I nail it, I could be in with a chance.
Let's go, Connor.
Love it, Linda.
You know, a few weeks ago, I'm at home with the kids doing what I normally do, and I'm standing right here, right now, doing a Heston immunity challenge. Like, who would have thought?
Good job, Linda.
Thank you.
Go, Linda.
Linda,
Hello.
how excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm very excited. I love Heston. He's so creative, and to actually be in this challenge, it's just like a dream.
You got tea.
I've got tea.
You got tea.
I'm actually going to make French Earl Grey ice cream. Hope I can change your mind, Jock. I'm going to make like a vanilla sponge, a strawberry gel. You actually eat it all together. It's like having a cup of tea with your morning toast.
Yeah, I get it. But bergamot is such a strong flavour, and
That's
it's not
correct.
everyone's cup of tea. Get
That's
it?
correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
I
see
like
what
that.
you did. You're a smart man.
I need to make sure my Earl Grey is balanced perfectly amongst all the other elements of my dish. Otherwise, I won't be able to convince Jock to actually love Earl Grey.
I'm very, very, very excited to see what everyone does.
I feel nervous about this challenge. It's going to be really difficult because it's Heston. This is an absolute mountain of a task in front of us. We'll see how we go.
Oh, smells awesome, Pete.
So good.
Heston's bacon and egg dessert was the first thing that introduced me to Heston. So I'm going to go with a bacon ice cream. I'll try to do a bacon and egg ice cream, and then I'll build around it.
Beautiful.
I'm throwing myself headfirst into this challenge. Hopefully one of my ideas lands.
Any tricks for a really eggy ice cream? An extra yolk?
Yeah.
You want it eggy.
Do it.
I need to get the ice cream on quickly. I need time for the bacon flavour to infuse in my anglaise. Then I need enough time for the ice cream to go cold and set. I add a ton of crispy bacon to my anglaise, and then I add some of the bacon fat.
I've not made a bacon ice cream before, so this will be interesting. We'll see how we go.
That's really looking good, man. Yeah, perfect. Infuse it. All right, let's get it going.
I feel like high pressure at the moment. I'm still figuring out what I'm doing with the rest of the dish. At the moment, I'm just worried about the ice cream. I'm just focused on that.
Choosing to do a bacon and egg ice cream like Heston is like challenging Mike Tyson to a fight. I basically have no chance.
Get it in, mate.
It's not the best idea. This could probably only end one way, but I'll give it a go.
And our dear friend Heston has something to say.
Listen up. 15 minutes down. 60 minutes to go. That's 60 minutes. Come on!
60 minutes, come on!
When I think of Heston, I feel like I'm in a chemistry lab, like I'm back in uni. I love science. I grew up studying science and, being a pharmacist, I really appreciate, his approach to science that he's taken into food. Given it's a Heston challenge, I've got to prove myself today.
I got avocado under my question mark. I think chopped avocado is a classic dish as well, and it's a classic combination. So I'm going to do that experiment today. I've never cooked with chocolate avocado, so it's going to be the first time I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to do an avocado ice cream with a chocolate crumb, and I'm going to do a meringue on top.
Nice, Depender. Good idea.
I am also trying to make it look like an avocado as well, so I'm going to try and do that as much as possible. I don't want the avocado to be subtle. I want the judges to be hit by that avocado flavour and at the same time enjoy it.
So you're actually going to make it look like an avocado?
Yeah,
like
I'm going to try.
Put in a mould or how are you going to do that?
Well, I'm going to quenelle, I'm going to rocher, and then I'm going to pipe the meringue on top.
Yeah.
Meringue's going to be green and coloured, so when I torch that, it's going to have that green brownie look to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's the plan.
Nervous?
Yeah, very.
Should we leave you alone?
Yes.
All right then.
Thank
Good luck, Depender.
Thank you.
What's Depender doing there?
Probably chocolate and avocado from the looks of it,
Yeah.
which is perfect combo.
Go, Pendo.
All 5 of us today are making ice creams, and I have a feeling the ice cream is going to be the hero of all of our dishes. It feels like it's going to be an ice cream off today.
Guys, I'm going to use the microwave.
Yes! Microwave!
Microwave.
Work it.
Swivel those hips. Go on.
Yeah.
I was literally putting bread into my toaster a couple of weeks ago at home, and now I'm going to be cooking a Heston challenge. My level of excitement is ridiculous.
Woo! Yes, Connor!
Today is about having fun. I'm cooking with Vegemite. I would never have dreamed this up in a million years. If it works, I'm going to be bringing home immunity this week.
I got Vegemite today, which is pretty unknown in desserts for me. I'm not really a dessert person myself, so it's just about working out what that flavour is and pairing it with other things.
I am being inspired by my morning ritual of Vegemite on toast and orange juice. So I'm doing a Vegemite ice cream with a butter orange zest crumb with orange syrup on top. I want the judges to get Vegemite. I know it's going to be a pretty simple dish, but the most important part is that they get Vegemite when they bite into it.
Well, when Heston Blumenthal set the challenge, you go big. And that's exactly what they've done. Now's the time when you think, have those big ideas paid off, or the wheels start to fall off? What do you reckon?
Absolutely. I mean, the vibe is electric in here, and I think everyone's really pushing themselves to impress us, impress the idea of Heston. There are some really great ideas, Vegemite and orange.
I get Vegemite on toast and a glass of orange. I just don't know if I want it in the same plate of food.
Connor will stand out, his dish will stand out, because it is going to be so polarising. The balance between those flavours, you know, is what is going to see if it stands out on an amazing level to take immunity, or if it's below par.
And speaking of polarising flavours, Earl Grey.
I'm just not a fan of bergamot. It is a polarising flavour, and you've got to be careful.
Yeah.
If you think of all the herbal teas and the beautiful fragrant, like of all the teas to pick, that's a tough one, I think.
So today I'm going to be heroing tea.
I'm going to make a French Earl Grey ice cream on a bed of walnuts butter crumb. And then I'll also have some strawberry gel to put on the side just to give the tartiness to it. So it's pretty much my take on a cup of Earl Grey with, you know, toast and jam. Cooking for Heston, it's actually quite exciting. I'm actually really, really excited. Hopefully I can do well.
I'm looking at my own glaze and I can see the colour changing. I think I've infused enough of the tea. I need to strain this now, otherwise it's just going to infuse more and it's going to be overpowering. I know Jock doesn't like Earl Grey, and if I overpower it, he's not going to like it.
Oh, what am I doing? My bad, my bad, my bad.
Ooh, that is a lot of tea.
Oh my God, there's so much tea.
So I'm looking around and everyone's got their ice cream machine churning. And I'm like, guys, it's a Heston challenge.
I'm going to make my ice cream with a liquid nitrogen. If we're going to be doing something for Heston, why not go all out?
I've never used liquid nitrogen. No idea what I'm doing, but I'm just going to go for it.
The egg timer is ticking. 45 minutes to go. Come on!
I'm making crunchy nut cornflakes.
Is there a lot of flavour in the milk?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are you thinking, Aaron?
Tastes like the bottom of the cornflake bowl.
I'm pretty confident in making ice cream. It needs to be velvety smooth, otherwise it's just going to have the wrong consistency and it won't stand up as the main element of this dish.
Get that ice cream in.
Yep, going now, Bean.
I'm checking the time. I've got to get this ice cream in. It needs to start churning. I feel the temperature of the bowl. It's not cold, but I don't have enough time to cool it down, so I just get it in there. Fingers crossed, it's going to have time to churn it.
What's the risk of putting in a hot unglaze into an ice cream machine?
The longer it takes to cool down, the more like ice that will like form.
Ice cream coming along.
I'm making my bacon and egg ice cream and I'm cooking in a Heston challenge. So I need to make this dish my own.
All right, what are you thinking next up, mate?
I'm going to do something with potatoes.
Yep.
Yeah, go get some potatoes, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete.
I'm still not completely sure about everything that's going to end up on the dish, but my next plan is to try and find a way to add onion and capsicum. So I come up with the bright idea of making an onion and capsicum dust.
Onions. Why can I not see onions? There's one.
I've never done this before. It sounds very Heston, so that's what I'm trying to achieve. My favourite thing in America was going to diners for a big breakfast. The plate of food is massive. I really love the way they introduce little crispy potatoes with peppers and onions. So I'm going to use that as an inspiration for my dish.
I'm going to put them in the microwave.
Heston originally made his favourite breakfast into a dessert. I'm just trying to do the same.
You know how much I like numbers? We've got one spot for immunity, we've got 5 interesting dishes, and you got 30 minutes to bring it to them. Come on!
I'm like itching.
I know, if I had tea right now. Oh.
So today I'm making a French Earl Grey ice cream with vanilla sponge, strawberry gel, and a walnut brown butter crumb.
Thank you so much. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
How's the dish coming together? How's it going to look?
It's okay. I really have to get my ice cream in. It's just the cake that's
Your ice cream isn't in?
Not yet.
What?
I'm actually doing nitrogen.
Oh, you're doing a nitrogen
Yeah,
one?
that's going to help me speed up the process.
Have you done that before?
No. I thought, you know what? It's Heston. Why not?
Amazing.
Now for the fun part, I get to use liquid nitrogen to make my ice cream.
So do you know how it works?
I think so. I know, this is a risk I'm taking, but you know what? The only time I can take a risk is when Heston's around. Oh my God!
If this is anything to go by, I am worried.
This is like my most frantic.
Okay,
Cool,
good.
thank you.
This is my only time to shine with something that Heston uses all the time.
Do you want me to carry that for you?
Oh, I'm okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you.
What a gentleman.
Oh, no! Everything was going so well.
I need new spoons.
We need new spoons.
Yes, John.
Thank you. He was trying to help me out. This is so cool.
Safety first.
All right, Linda, are you ready?
Thank you so much.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes, Linda!
Thank you.
Slowly.
Will do.
If you pour that in too quickly,
Yeah.
it's just going to turn into a block and it will break the machine. Okay?
Okay.
So slowly.
Yes, Linda.
Oh my God, I can't see.
All this smoke is coming out. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Go, Linda!
How's it looking?
I don't know. I can't see.
What do you mean you can't see?
I've got to be so careful not to overpour the liquid nitrogen into my ice cream mix because this is the hero of my dish. If I don't get my ice cream up, I'm screwed.
I can't see.
She's doing the liquid nitrogen. Yes, Linda.
Oh my God, I can't see.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
How's it looking?
I don't know. I can't see.
What do you mean you can't see?
I've got to be so careful not to overpour the liquid nitrogen into my ice cream mix because this is the hero of my dish. If I don't get my ice cream up, I'm screwed.
Let's have a look.
How's it
Oh,
looking?
yes. It's turning out. A little bit more.
Playing with liquid nitrogen, like it's so much fun. My kids are gonna love it. They're probably thinking, yay, steam, smoke.
Go, Linda. Go, Linda.
My ice cream is coming together and I'm really happy with the texture, the consistency. It's time for me to take it off.
From mum to mad scientist. Woohoo! How is it, Linda?
It's good.
It tastes smooth, but the flavour, I love the flavour.
Oh, beautiful, Linda.
Hopefully I've done enough to actually convince Jock.
I'm going to try and make an onion and capsicum dust.
Pete, just go full Heston, bro. Don't hold back.
I love this.
I've chopped up and blitzed the capsicum and the onion. I'm trying to dry them out. I know that putting them in the microwave will do that. They have to be in for quite a while, and then I'll blitz them up into a powder.
How are you feeling now that you're deep in the challenge?
I wouldn't cook this stressed at home.
Sure.
But at home, I do just try things.
Yeah.
And so it's quite fun
Yeah.
to work it out.
What's burning? Something's on fire.
Can you smell it?
Ooh.
Pete, is it burnt?
Oh, it's burnt.
I feel so embarrassed. Someone was going to do something like this. I just hoped that it was not going to be me. I'm the first idiot.
Is something burning?
Yeah, Pete's microwave.
Ah, lovely.
I'm trying to play it cool, like I don't care, but I'm dying inside. There's 20 minutes to go. I've dropped the dust because I almost set fire to the microwave. I do need to get moving because I need to figure out the rest of my dish.
The ingredient I have today is cornflakes, and I'm making my version of crunchy nut cornflake.
Aaron, what's in your caramel?
It's not caramel, it's honeycomb.
Oh, okay, it's honeycomb. Yep.
I've got my ice cream in the churner, My nut crunch in the oven. I'm working on my honeycomb. The honeycomb is the sweetness, that last mouthful of the cereal bowl.
Nice, Aaron.
Anything you're worried about, or you're okay?
That.
That. Okay, well, let's just channel some cool vibes
this
over
is going
here.
good, I'll be happy.
Yep. Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Heston, how long's left, mate?
15 minutes to go! Come on!
At this point, I've got 15 minutes left on the clock, and we've still got milk in the churner. It's not looking great for this ice cream.
It tastes just like the bottom of the bowl. Now it just needs to freeze.
Oh, you got it, gal.
You too.
Go, Connor.
Thank you, Sabina. I now have my orange crumb done, and I have done the Vegemite ice cream. Show us those Greek guns. Go on, Connor. Yes.
And now I'm working on the orange syrup. It's not a hard one to master. Orange juice, sugar, and I think maybe a bit of contro wouldn't hurt.
Beautiful, Connor.
Nice, Connor.
It's gonna be super tricky to balance this purely on the fact that I've never paired Vegemite with anything. My biggest fear is that the combination of flavors might not work.
Today I've got a hero avocado in my breakfast dessert. I've made my avocado ice cream, chocolate hazelnut sponge, and my chocolate crumble. I need to make my Italian meringue.
Bindo, how you going?
Yeah, I think I'm okay for time. I'm just going to start on my meringue now.
So when the dish finishes, I want it to look like an avocado. I'm going to do a mint green coloured meringue.
Yes, Bindo.
I'm going to be piping my meringue on top of my ice cream and torching it to kind of look like the outer shell of the avocado.
I just wanted it to be like a mint green colour, so it's looking really good now. I'm really happy with the colour.
I feel like I'm going really well for time, and I feel like I have enough time to add another element to my dish. So I'm going to do a pistachio praline crumb as well.
I'm keeping it quite simple today. I'm just going to work with 4 elements, but I have to make sure I nail every single one of them.
So I've crushed pistachios and I pour my caramel on top. I want the second crumb to kind of break through that dark chocolate flavour, and it's going to add a different chewiness to the dish as well.
Should I put it in the blast chiller?
Trust your judgment, Tapinder.
Trust your judgment? She's asking your advice, for goodness sake. I think he at least doesn't want you to win.
No, I want you to back yourself.
She wants me to back myself up.
I want her to back herself.
Winning immunity today is not just about, being safe from the elimination, but it's also about reassuring that you're on the right track. It would be a really good boost in my confidence.
Go, guys!
Nice to Pinder.
Come on, everyone!
The dish I'm doing today is my version of my favourite American fryer. Bacon and egg ice cream with bacon crumble, maple peanuts, caramel and crispy potatoes.
Did you call the fire brigade?
I didn't call the fire brigade.
What are you doing with the potatoes?
The potatoes, I'm just got them.
Is the caramel ready?
The caramel's
Is the ice cream ready? Am I annoying you?
None of it's ready, Joe.
What are you doing, mate? Potatoes,
Yeah,
you've
so
decided.
I just wanted to go with thin potato crisps. Yep. I tasted the ice cream anglaise before it went in, and I thought it was quite bacony, but also very sweet.
Yep.
So I'm happy to have a savoury element.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Potatoes are my starch of choice with breakfast. I prefer it over toast. I think I can add that in a really interesting way. This is how I really enjoy to cook. I love just trying to add some different flavours, love trying to think about what textures are going to add to the dish. I feel really comfortable.
My motto is question everything, but there is no question about this. You've got 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes!
Oh, everyone is absolutely smashing it.
Mom, do your thing. My ice cream is the only thing I'm worried about.
Looking into the ice cream machine, I still have milk. There's nothing churning up yet. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything on the plate at this rate.
When did that go in?
I might be pushing it. Come on, come on, come on.
The pressure of this ticking clock has got to me today, and I am completely in the weeds here. I need to start making a plan B. Otherwise, I might as well just serve them cereal. The ice cream is not working. I've only got 10 minutes to go. I have to act right now. I have not a minute to spare. I am frantic. I need to make a second anglaise. Thankfully, I still have some of the cornflake mix left. The risk is I've lost a little bit of the flavour in it, as I do need to top up just a little bit of milk and cream.
Time is not on my side at the moment, so push, push, push now.
This is the main component of my dish. Liquid nitrogen is my only hope.
Because that's shit.
You don't like it?
Nah, it went in warm.
The danger for me is I've never made ice cream with liquid nitrogen.
Go on, Aaron.
I'm hoping the liquid nitrogen will save me, and I still need to leave enough time to plate up. This is going to be tight.
Breakfast for dessert. I'm here for it. 5 minutes to go.
5 minutes, guys.
Bit of fun in the kitchen.
I've got all my elements ready to go. It's time to plate up, and I really want this dish to look really elegant. Most of my dishes that I make are, you know, that nice homely rustic feel. This is my time to actually have a bit of fun and play around, especially with dessert.
Good job, Linda.
Well, I'm looking at my plate and I was like, look, I think I've got a bit of time.
I'm gonna make a chantilly cream, just to break down the sweetness.
Oh, yes. Go, Linda. Push yourself.
Oh, I've got time.
My ice cream still hasn't set, so I'm standing over the bowl with liquid nitrogen and safety gear in hand.
Let's go, Aaron.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Pour the liquid nitrogen in slowly and steadily.
Jock is talking me through this as I go.
Okay, stop. Let the smoke subside. Have a look at it, check it, slow and steady.
I look in, the texture's beautiful. I've got a nice, silky, velvety ice cream.
That's a better consistency.
But I'm worried I've lost a bit of the cornflake flavour.
Listen up, you've only got 3 minutes to go!
Which plate?
I like the white, that one. I like that one.
I want this dessert to look like Heston's dessert.
Oh, nice to Pinder.
I want him to look at the dessert and be like, I would actually serve something like that in my restaurant. And that's the look I'm going for today.
Have you got some salt in the dessert?
In the avocado ice cream, like a tad, to bring out the avocado.
I've got my 2 crumbs and my sponge sitting in the plate, and I'm quenelling my ice cream on. Pipe my meringue on top. And I torch the meringue. And I'm like, actually, that looks exactly how I visualised it, you know, with the outer shell, which is brown and coloured, and then you break into the green, creamy ice cream, which literally looks like the avocado. I'm really proud of my dish.
2 minutes to go, come on! 2 minutes!
Despite getting Vegemite, I've made this beautiful creamy Vegemite ice cream. I just don't know if this flavour combination works. But if it does and I get Vegemite correct, I would shoot straight to the top.
You're making me very nervous! You've only got 1 minute to go, come on!
For plating, my maple syrup crushed peanuts, that's going to be the base. The ice cream will go on top of that. Then I'll sprinkle on some bacon crumb, a little bit of the caramel shards, and then kind of hide it with the potato crisps. Not in a million years would I have ever thought I could produce a dessert based around bacon. I was definitely inspired by my favorite kind of American fry-up breakfast, and this tastes like that.
I've just made a cornflake breakfast into dessert. I'm happy with the flavour of my nut crumb and my fruit, but the ice cream may be a bit mellowed down now from where I had started.
And for Community 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I got something done. It was quite an enjoyable cook. I started with little to no idea what I was going to do, kicked off with some bacon ice cream, and then I just pieced it together from there. I think that's the thing in the MasterChef kitchen is you think you can't do it, and then at the end you figure out something. So I'm pleased with that.
Let's face it, to set today's challenge, turning breakfast into dessert, there's only one man for the job, Heston Blumenthal. But we're only looking for the top dish to claim immunity from Sunday night's elimination. And the first dish we'd like to try belongs to Deepinder.
When the judges are tasting my dish, I want them to feel like they're having a Heston dessert. I want them to feel like they're in Heston's restaurant, and I want the dessert to blow their mind.
Deepinder, your breakfast ingredient that you needed to feature was?
Avocado.
And your dish is?
Avocado.
Sweet. Let's taste.
The end.
So I did an avocado ice cream with a hazelnut choc sponge base, chocolate crumb and pistachio praline crumb as well, and Italian meringue.
I want to know how you think you went with making it look like an avocado, because that's what you said you were going to do, right?
I did.
Do you think you succeeded?
To me, it looks better than I expected it to look, yeah.
That's good. Okay. Still have danced around my question. Deepinder. A very, very interesting dessert. And interesting in all the right ways. I loved everything about it, because if you wanted more avocado here, you could get it. But if you wanted to back off as well, you could get it. And that's why it just melted and moulded into a really lovely plate of food for me. Very complex flavours.
You know, the ice cream itself, the texture was lovely. It tasted deeply of avocado, and it was so beautifully complemented by the chocolate, by the tenderness of the sponge, by that little considered piece of, you know, Italian meringue on top. It was an inventive, investigative piece of culinary creation by you, and more please.
Thank you.
For me, you really took the whimsical nature of Heston. And I love that. I love that you really thought about it and thought, OK, I'm going to embrace avocado. I'm going to make avocado ice cream, and then I'm going to do a meringue, and I'm going to try and make it look like an avocado. OK, maybe more armadillo than avocado. But you know what? You had a crack at it, and that's what it's all about. You didn't bring us a dessert that just looked like another fancy dessert. Thank you. You rose to the challenge. I love that. And I thought it was bloody excellent. Well done.
Thank you.
It's tea time with Linda.
Walking my dish up to the judges, I'm thinking, you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it.
Hello.
Jock doesn't like Earl Grey. The bergamot. Have I infused the tea too much in my ice cream? I don't know. I tasted it, loved it. Will Jock love it? I'm not too sure.
Okay, Linda, your featured ingredient was tea. What have you done with it?
I've made a French Earl Grey ice cream sitting on a bed of walnut butter crumb. I've also got vanilla sponge, as well as a strawberry gel, fresh strawberries, and a bit of chantilly cream as well. It's just my take on, I guess, what you'd have for, you know, morning tea.
Well, I like the presentation. It's something
Thank
a little bit of a departure for you.
Being a Heston challenge, why not? Like, just push yourself.
Linda.
Very clear that tea is front and centre of this challenge for you. Earl Grey, I don't mind, I can take it or leave it, but it is still about balance and about being able to sort of hear everything else. I loved the strawberry gel. It had a lovely, delicate, sort of floral fragrance to it. But I almost feel like with that amount of tea in the ice cream, you needed a lot more of that gel just to be able to make it feel like it was present on the dish. I think the thinking behind the dish was wonderful. I just think maybe in terms of the execution, you need to just think about balance a little bit more.
The texture of that ice cream was great. I mean, for the first time making it, and I'm glad you had fun doing it. And it was great to see you do it as well. One thing's for sure, you have highlighted tea. There's just, I think, 50% too much tea in it, in terms of flavour.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, Linda.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, buddy.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Aaron.
Hey, guys.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, Aaron, let's start with what your featured breakfast item was.
So my featured breakfast item, the cornflake.
The cornflake. And tell me what the dish is.
It's a play on old breakfast of crunchy nut cornflake. It's a cornflake ice cream with a nut and cornflake crumb, honeycomb and macerated berries.
Right, Aaron, let's start with your ice cream, because that's what it was all about for me, You wanted to hero the cornflake through the ice cream. I think you did a really good job with the texture. This has got the most beautiful consistency. It's really light. I think you could have dialed up the cornflake flavour a little bit more. I think it was good without being great.
I love the idea of it. I mean, the last little bit of sweet, cereally milk at the bottom, I think that's something that's nostalgic for everyone. I love the way you think, so keep applying that kind of logic as you continue to cook, and I think we might see some wonderful dishes from you.
Thank you.
Good effort, mate. Well done.
Thank you, guys.
Well done, buddy.
Next up, Connor. Connor, so your ingredient was Vegemite.
Absolutely.
What did you make us?
I made you my breakfast this morning. So Vegemite on toast with orange juice. So what we have done is a butter orange rind crumb on the bottom with a Vegemite ice cream and an orange contro syrup on top.
I'm conscious that this doll-sized dessert that you've made is going to melt very quickly.
I'm a delicate guy, so I thought let's put that on the plate.
Connor.
Yeah.
I could totally see where you were going with this.
Yeah.
Breakfast. It's jarring. And I think it's because the sugar in the orange. And I'm just wondering if a tart orange syrup would have made it come together. For me, it doesn't really work. I like the texture of your ice cream.
Thank you.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's the right amount of Vegemite in it. I just don't know if it goes.
Yeah, of course.
In its current form.
Yep.
I was not at all convinced that orange and Vegemite would work, and you have done a reasonable amount of work convincing me that I was wrong.
Thank you.
I think that there are some nice techniques here. You're proving to show us you can really make ice cream.
Thank you.
So the texture of that was wonderful. That's enough for today, I think. And then just keep practicing, I think.
Awesome, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Connor.
Well done, mate.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Jarring was the perfect word.
Yeah.
Will he bring home the bacon? It's Pete.
Very good, very good. I've had a real roller coaster ride today, as I almost set fire to the microwave. I feel really happy with how this has turned out. I hope I've done enough to win immunity.
Pete, would you like to introduce the dish?
Yeah, I've made my favourite American breakfast, bacon and egg ice cream with bacon crumb, potato, maple peanuts, and caramel.
I think it looks great. It looks great under the chips, but I think, you know, having the chips sort of hiding the goodness, I think is a good thing. Can I tell you something else, mate? It smells like smoky bacon.
Oh, great.
Pete, you Hestoned the heck out of that challenge.
Thank you so much.
So clever on so many levels.
Oh, thanks.
You managed to balance sweet, salty, savoury in wonderful, wonderful quantities. It was perfect. Bacony, luxuriously fatty, rich ice cream. And then the potato chips, the fact that they're salty, they're savoury, they add a different kind of crunch to the other elements there. It was just clever all round and beautifully executed as well. Did you bring home the bacon? I think you might have.
Oh, awesome. The ice cream is bacony. My brain was taken to breakfast, but I was eating a dessert. The texture of your ice cream was fantastic. The crisp potatoes, salted, genius, just delicious. And I think you got the spirit of this challenge, more importantly for me. Very, very well done, mate.
Oh,
very well done.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
You right now, you are why I love this competition. You came in and you were classic steak and veg. That is so far away from classic steak and veg, it's not funny. You are growing on a rapid, rapid rate. You just need to keep doing what you're doing because your progression is massive. It's a cracker of a dish, mate. Well done. Well done, Pete.
Awesome. Thanks so much, mate.
Well, what a challenge. Turning breakfast ingredients into a dessert. Set by the one and only Heston Blumenthal.
Now it's all up to the judges. So good luck and goodbye.
5 of you were vying for that all-important safe spot from Sunday night's elimination.
You bought us some brilliant dishes. But Depinder and Pete came down to you too. Depinder, you bought us a really clever and inventive dessert, which was all about the feature ingredient, avocado. And Pete, your ingredient was bacon. And you were inspired by Heston and your all-American breakfast favourite. And you know what, mate? You inspired us. You jumped head first into this challenge and bought us, mate, the dish of the day. Congratulations, Pete.
Well done, Pete. You are safe from Sunday's elimination.
Thanks, guys.
The rest of you should go home, get some rest, and we will we'll see you back here on Sunday for elimination. See ya.
Well done, Pete.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that I just got immunity.
Well done.
Thank you, man. I could just bask in this for a while. This is the best day ever.
Stacks on pizza.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
We're not quite done with the superstars just yet.
It's Mo, Callum and Ronald.
I'm absolutely gobsmacked.
Yeah, boy.
It's an all-in elimination.
This is where the magic happens.
What are you cooking today for Reynolds?
I'm going to make. I'm fangirling. It's so embarrassing.
And with 3 immunity pins in the kitchen.
I know, it's high risk.
Winona, Therese and Elise.
Oh, I don't know.
If you want to play that pin, now is the time.
Wow.
Which cook will be pushed to play their pin?